अब आया। This is live visuals that's coming in from the Rashtrapati Bhavan. This is right ahead of the crucial bilateral meeting that is slated to take place between India and Brazil, the top leaders, that is between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the President of Brazil, that is Lula da Silva, who is in fact in India. He was attending the AI Impact Summit earlier in New Delhi itself, and post the summit, the two countries and the leaders of the two countries will now be having a bilateral discussion, a bilateral talk that has been slated later for the day. It's a crucial bilateral meeting that comes in, and in fact, India today had spoken exclusively to President Lula da Silva in that interview that we had brought to you yesterday itself, speaking on a diverse range of topics, especially when it comes to the global economy, the geopolitical landscape across the world, and how the multipolarity seems to be the order of the day when one speaks of geopolitics, because he kept stressing on how organizations like the United Nations requires more representation. More representation is the theme of world powers and world politics at this given point. There are several such wings like the BRICS, which he in fact put special focus on in his conversation with India today, in that exclusive interview with India today, wherein he's stressed upon how the BRICS and the members of the BRICS should have a much more important role to play in the UN Security Council, and how India is in fact emerging as a very crucial leader in both economy as well as geopolitics. If we speak of the global situation right now, India has taken a very crucial leadership role where it has been setting examples, with this AI Impact Summit in itself having been a big success in terms of the fact that the number of countries and the amount of participation which we saw. It's one of the biggest AI summits that's taken place across the world at this point. And it's not just the AI summit. Just years ago, India has hosted the G20 in New Delhi as well. So there's a number of such initiatives where India is taking the lead, and it has already ended up becoming the leader of the global south, that is the South Asian region at this point of time. It's emerged as a very crucial leader in setting the example in terms of how a country should be functioning. Of course, economically as well, it's been setting an example. So today, what we just saw was presidential honors being bestowed upon President Lula da Silva right ahead of the bilateral talks, which will commence in some time. We have President Droupadi Murmu herself, in fact, welcoming the President Lula da Silva, and of course, Prime Minister, of course, cabinet ministers also, who he just greeted, who are also at this given point of time present at the Rashtrapati Bhavan. If we speak of India and Brazil's ties, the two countries have been strategic partners since as long as 2006. Brazil, in fact, happens to be India's largest trading partner in Latin American countries region. And this bilateral engagement has continued to deepen in areas such as trade and investment. And when we spoke to the President yesterday, he stressed further upon how these ties should go further at this given point of time. Pranay Upadhyay joining me on the broadcast with more details on this very crucial bilateral meeting that is to take place later in the day. Pranay, a very good morning to you. We are looking at these live visuals coming in from Rashtrapati Bhavan, where there was a full presidential honor that was in fact presented to the Brazilian president. And there is that crucial bilateral meeting that is to take place between Prime Minister Modi and President Lula da Silva. Just gauging from the conversation India Today exclusively had with the president yesterday ahead of these talks, how are we looking at these very bilateral discussions that's to take place?
Good morning, Shreya. And our exclusive conversation with President Lula da Silva clearly gave a glimpse of what exactly is on the table, and during his state visit to India, what all will be discussed in his meeting with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. As you can see from the visuals, he's being accorded the state honor and the military, the guard of honor. And after that, he'll proceed for the bilateral meeting with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. But he clearly indicated that, how India and Brazil, as two major economies of the world, in fact, founding members of the BRICS grouping, and as India is currently the chair of BRICS, what BRICS can actually bring to the global stability, how both countries can partner and can bring stability in terms of the currency, in terms of the trade, in terms of the strategic partnership and in fact an alliance which can work in favor of the global south, because both are the developing economies, and how India and Brazil can partner and bring good for their own people. And as President Lula in our interview mentioned, that it is not necessary that the trade agreement between India and Brazil has to be done with US dollars. So he actually hinted towards the possibility of having an alternative arrangement, the currency arrangement, which can work for both the government. And this is an idea which was in discussion for quite some time. And not exactly the de-dollarization, because when he was asked about that, are you looking at any non-dollar or a BRICS currency kind of an idea, he said that no, not exactly that we are looking at a BRICS currency, but definitely the bilateral trade can be settled, can be done in the local currencies, and this will make our trade arrangement more robust. So clearly, the alternative payment arrangement, how both economies can benefit from each other, what India can supplement to the Brazilian economy, and how Brazil can partner with India. So major, trade and investment proposal will be on table in the discussion between Prime Minister Modi and President Lula da Silva. And he also mentioned regarding the current volatility in the world. He said that we don't want a second war, and we don't want Cold War between China and the United States as well. And that's why he said that the Brazil wants to trade with all countries. So he is also one of the strong voices in support of India's idea of multipolarity.
Right.
And
Right, absolutely, Pranay. So there's a host of topics that there's a diverse range of topics that he spoke on yesterday when he spoke to India Today in that exclusive interview, which we have been in fact playing subs of since yesterday, and in fact the full interview as well. But right now, yes, those crucial bilateral talks that have been scheduled for the day, and we'll be keeping a close watch as to what comes out from it.